So now that I have my three images, I'll create a new canvas, and I think it's 900 by 546 by 72. Double check myself there. .803. Well, that wasn't even close by 564. 803 by 564. Okay, RGB color. Now when I bring in those images, sorry, interior, I don't know, poster. Okay, so I have all three. I'm going to come down here and name. This is the new one I just made on the canvas. I'm going to save this as vert column collage. Oops. Let me help spell that. Okay, I'm going to save it in the same images directory where I have the images. Now, what I'm going to do is come here to anterior. I'm going to say duplicate layer, and it's going to ask me what do I want to name it. I'm going to name it interior lat, and what document do I want to duplicate it in? I'm going to say the collage we made. Come to the lateral image. Once again, duplicate layer. What do I want to call it? Lateral. Where do I want to put it? The collage. Finally, this one. Duplicate the layer. What do I want to call it? Where do I want to put it? Okay, so now I go here, and I've got these all arranged. They put them, I think, on top of each other. Yeah. There's my lateral one. There's my anterior one. For some reason I must have rendered the posterior one a little smaller than the others. The first thing I want to do is, arrange the, so that I'm focusing on bringing that composition in. And I don't want, so I want to make the distance, I don't want this margin and the space between each of these to be identical. That starts to, it loses the idea that these three things are a unit. So they need to have a little different space than the margin around them. Okay. The other thing I can do then is I can take those three, hold the shift key, select these three layers, go under this little window here, and say, don't want to merge them. I want to link them. And that will let me I hit the Command T, which is the same thing as saying free transform. So I can just shrink them down a little bit. I don't want them quite so close to the top or the bottom, and generally I'm going to make them a little closer to the top than in the bottom. Okay, so there's my composition, and at that point I can just say and JPEG it. Now what I would do is save one version for me as Photoshop, and then another version as a JPEG, just in case the JPEG needs to be edited. It's easier to go back to the Photoshop version. Okay, That's about all you have to do for your assignment.